we saw GPT-3.5 come out, in November of 22, and my partners and I are like, oh my God, this is it. It's the same moment as the iPhone or the internet or the cloud, and it's going to power venture returns for the next 15 years.
We're here at the annual Uncharted Summit in Southampton, New York on a beautiful day talking to founders and funders about the current landscape. And I'm honored to be joined by my next guest, Ian Sigalow. He's a co-founder and managing partner at Greycroft. Ian, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's great to have you and see you here at the Uncharted Summit. What brings you here today?
I've been friends with Michael Loeb for well over 10 years, and I believe you interviewed one of the folks from Fetch Rewards earlier. That was, I think, our first investment together, and it's gone on to be a very important company for both of us, so we've had a great working relationship now since, I think, 2015, 2016.
Yeah. Talk to me about your role in the investing landscape and what sort of companies, at what stage you're looking to invest in.
So Greycroft at large focuses on software, consumer products, and sustainability investing. My day-to-day is focused on seed and pre-seed investing within the software vertical. So that's where I spend most of my time.
Artificial intelligence has been the biggest buzzword, I think, for anyone, including the investing landscape, for a few years now. What are you seeing in the world of AI?
I think the bigger context for us, we started the firm in '06. And we were so fortunate to be born at the dawn of the cloud and the dawn, within 6 months of us launching the firm, Steve Jobs went on stage and said, I have this new thing, the iPhone. And on the back of the cloud and the smartphone, I think the whole venture industry got this unbelievable 15-year run. We saw GPT-3.5 come out, in November of 22. And my partners and I are like, oh my God, this is it. It's the same moment as the iPhone or the internet or the cloud, and it's going to power venture returns for the next 15 years. So we've been focused on the application layer largely, a little bit in model infrastructure for the past 3 years, and we're continuing to fund application companies that are growing very fast in this environment.
Interesting. And when it comes to the capabilities of artificial intelligence, Ian, how would you describe them today?
It's really magical. The best part of my job is the door opens and we get to meet these industry experts who are inventing the future. And the technologies we get to see on the front row, it is truly unbelievable. We're able to get human-like intelligence from software for the first time. And it's really up to an individual's creativity about how they want to express that technology and what they want to do with it. And whether that means that marketing analytics or legal tech or healthcare, huge services industries are going to be supercharged by this. And it's really unbelievable to see. And it's happening so fast.
Yeah. Are you finding that the market dynamics right now, some of the volatility that is behind us now with the S&P 500 at a record high, is impacting the landscape in any way?
Not particularly. I think in the software world where we play, if you look at the global market, maybe there's $1 trillion spent on software and software like cloud services. And that's a small percentage of the whole global market, $100+ trillion global GDP. And I think in the background, over the past 2 years, most large company CEOs and CTOs said, well, we need to increase our investment in this area in order to get smarter, to streamline and drive more efficiencies into our business, to outcompete others who are investing here. And instead of investing $1, we're going to invest $2. But that results in a massive windfall for AI companies because we're still a small speck in the overall scheme of the big global market.
Yeah. Finally, I do want to talk more about machine reading software.
Yes.
And what do our viewers need to know on that front?
So, Greycroft, we've been investing for 20 years. I've invested for a couple years previously up in Boston too. And I think there's a couple earned secrets, after all this time in the venture landscape. I think one is I believe that all great investment firms are built on research. And what that means, I think, if you're Renaissance and you're trying to predict will a stock go up or down in the next second, you've got a type of research. If you're Bridgewater and you're trying to predict whether or not the dollar is going to be the world's reserve currency, you have a different type of research. In venture, it's been so hard because we're researching the technology trends that underpin the global economy and trying to make a decade out prediction. Like, what's going to happen to social media in 10 years? Are we still going to be using our phones for communication in 5 years? And there's so much research that's published every single week. If we looked at this, there's 5,000-6,000 software papers every single week published to Arvix. It's way beyond the scope of what people can read by themselves. So we've actually been building technology internally at Greycroft to machine read all of those papers. And as we've been machine reading them, you can extract trends and you can figure out where the world is going. And I think it just helps make those predictions better and more tangible for me and my partners.
All right, Ian Sigalow, he's a co-founder and managing partner at Greycroft, joining us on site. Ian, thank you.
Thank you.